Ever thought about getting braces as an adult? Let me tell you why it may be one of the best decisions for your smile and your health. And whether as an adult you're just thinking about it or you're curious, the info in today's video may change your thought about braces forever. Okay, because real talk, listen, we're adults now, we're not children. When we used to go to the dental office, we were 10, 12 years old, there's kitty stuff on the walls, all this type of stuff, and you think to myself, I can't go to one of those places to get my braces, right? I'm an adult, but I'm here to tell you that times have actually changed quite a bit. And in fact, we see tons of adults in my practice all the time. And in fact, guess what? Yes, I know it is weird, but I actually got braces myself. Actually, me and my wife got braces at the same time as adults. Now, as a kid, I had a big overbite. I did all these different things and I got it fixed. But guess what? Like most of us, we don't wear our retainers. And my teeth shifted and were causing some problems with my bite. I had a pretty deep bite. I had some crowding still. And I just, well, basically, whenever I was in residency, I knew that I was about to become an orthodontist and go treat people, and I thought one thing and one thing only, and that is you don't want an orthodontist with crooked teeth treating your teeth. It just doesn't make sense. And so we're going to go over some stuff today that's actually going to help you kind of make that decision and show you why braces may be a good thing for you to get as an adult. So the first thing I want to talk about is misalignment. Yes, that's right, and misalignment is also known to you guys as crowding. Yeah, that's right, crowded teeth, the ones that go all the way up in there, or maybe you just have some mild crowding. But let me tell you that crowding may be causing more problems than you think. You see, misalignment can lead to things like jaw pain, headaches, toothache, and even gum disease over time. And that misalignment can cause different things to happen. I mean, if you have a little bit disalignment this way and it ends up pushing out and it's hitting your upper teeth, it's actually going to cause those upper teeth to move and shift as well. Or another thing, it may cause you to bite differently and weird. If you have misalignment and crowding or a crossbite or something weird on one side, your body is going to try and protect you from wearing away those teeth. So you may end up shifting your bite and actually biting and chewing in different places that you shouldn't be. Crazy enough, that will cause all of your muscles to tighten up and protect themselves in different way, causing TMJ, headaches, migraines, and all the stuff in between. It's kind of like a big domino effect where one piece falls and then they all start kind of going all the way down until everything is messed up. Yes, all because of just a little misalignment. In fact, I still have some of this and I may need to go into braces for a third time because my teeth are a little bit crowded here on the lower and my bite is a little bit too tight. So when those teeth hit up here in this edge, it really kind of pushes my lower jaw back, which can cause some problems. But then now it's grinding away my upper teeth and my lower teeth. But the good part is that braces actually, yes, can fix crowding. And what that will do is help unmask those symptoms and help correct them. And the crazy part is a lot of the times it doesn't even take as long anymore. I mean, we have self-ligating brackets, we have better ways of doing things, that rubber bands, and we have IPR that can polish between the teeth that they can help with all the crowding and stuff. So basically it's easier than it ever has been. So why not do it? Now, another big myth that I have that I see a lot is braces are just for kids. And that's actually not true. In my practice, we are like 50% adults now. There is so many adults, all these people that are 35 and up that couldn't afford braces as a kid that now are finally deciding I want to do something for myself. And the funny thing is we have a lot of adults that are the parents of the kids. They see how good it is nowadays and they say, hey, why can't I get some of that, Dr. Winters? I want some of that. And they end up getting treatment as well. In fact, about 1 in 4 orthodontic patients is an adult. That means millions of adults are taking charge of their smiles and their health. So if you've been holding off, I'm here to tell you it is not too late to get these things fixed. I promise. And there are so many different options for adults. And that's kind of what I was saying earlier is technology has gotten so much better, from self-ligating brackets to even clear brackets. That's right. You can get clear ceramic brackets on the top that even make it easier to look. And not even speaking braces, you can even do aligners like Invisalign and things like that that are completely clear. Now make sure if you're doing something like that you definitely have an orthodont professional. Make sure that you're the right fit for it, but also that you wear the crap out of it, okay? But basically what I'm trying to say is there are tons of options. So if you're afraid of discreetliness or all of pain or discomfort, there's so many different options out there that you didn't have when you were a kid. So we kind of talked about it a little bit earlier, but a lot of adults come to me with this question. They say, hey, braces are just for looks, man. They're just for looks. But I think that you guys are starting to understand that yes, they are a little bit for cosmetics and getting that Hollywood smile. I mean, who doesn't want a Hollywood smile? But they're also really, really big for the health of your body. I mean, one of the big things that we see all the time is just the ability to clean. You see, the way that stuff works is when you're brushing your teeth and all that type of stuff, this plaque and gunk and stuff gets locked up into your teeth, and then it turns into this nasty thing called calculus. And if you have crowded teeth or overbites or problems, you're not going to be able to clean efficiently. In fact, I've seen some people with so much crowding that they can't even floss between their teeth. So not only does getting braces and aligning teeth make it easier to clean, but it also reduces your risk of cavities and periodontal disease and clenching and grinding and other problems like wear and wearing away your teeth and cracking your teeth. There is a lot. And the fun fact is I've had so many people that have probably spent thousands and thousands and thousands more dollars on all of the extra stuff from the dentist to fix what they could have just fixed with some simple braces. And weirdly enough, it can even do stuff like help your digestion. I mean, if you can't even bite properly, we have some people that can't bite very good because they have this thing called an open bite, and they've been spending their entire life not chewing their food correctly, and so they're just swallowing big chunks of food. So yes, even braces can be as something to help digestion. How weird is that? That's not even talking about the jaw pain and the headaches and all that type of stuff. We see that constantly for people grinding, clenching, all that type of stuff. And a lot of times that's just because you have a super deep bite, or your bite is off and you're kind of moving your jaw around.
Bentist, okay, fine, you sold me on all the health benefits, but I still don't want the braces look.
Well, we kind of talked about it a little bit earlier, but basically you got options for that, guys. We got ceramic brackets that are really, really clear. You even have gold brackets now, which kind of look pretty cool as well. If you're into the bling bling out there, you know what I'm saying? And you have Invisalign and aligners and things like that that can make it completely invisible. Well, technically not completely invisible. You do still have these things called attachments that stick on your teeth, but hey, it's way better than having an entire mouth full of metal if that is something that bothers you. I will say it's really not that big of a deal anymore, and in fact it's kind of cool nowadays. A lot of the people in school want braces because it's cool, which is kind of contrasting to us when we were kids, because you know it was like a nerdy thing back then, but now it's actually really, really cool and one of the things that everybody wants. So seriously, there's literally something for everybody's needs and budget, so don't let that kind of hold you back just because you think you're gonna be a brace face. All right though, and that brings me to the next part, which is a little bit of a downer for most, and that's the cost. Yeah, I know it can cost quite a bit, but like I said earlier, the cost of braces can be fractionally way cheaper than the damage that you're going to do to your teeth. I've seen so many people with crowns all over because they've cracked their teeth or worn down their teeth super bad because their bite was off, and they've paid thousands of dollars for crowns and bridges and implants and all these things that they could have not even had. I mean, hell, I've seen some people with veneers all the way across their entire teeth just because a few of their teeth were tinily rotated when they could have just gotten a simple 12-month braces appointment. So you really need to think about it. Fixing these orthodontic issues now can help save you from all those costly dental procedures later. Plus, I don't think a lot of people understand this. They think that, hey, you know, it's like dentistry where you just have to go in and you have to plop a couple $1,000s down all at one time, and that's actually not the case anymore. We have payment plans. You do have to put a down payment in to cover the amount of braces or the lab fees for Invisalign and all that type of stuff. But once you put your little down payment on, you can pay monthly for up to like 24 months. So it actually is a lot more reasonable to pay for braces like this than a lot of people think. In fact, when we have people come in and do our consultations, they're honestly shocked with how affordable it is monthly to actually get braces. They're assuming you got to spend $7,000 all up front right like that. And yes, you can have braces that cost anywhere from $3,500 all the way to $7,000, $8,000 sometimes if it's a very, very severe case. But when you do a small down payment like $1,000, $2,000, and then you only have to pay monthly, it's really, really manageable. And not only that, some dental insurance companies actually cover. We have people that cover all the way up to about $3,000 sometimes in dental insurances. So even that helps. Now we've talked about the health benefits, we've talked about the look, but there's something that I think is probably even more overlooked than that, and that's your emotional health and confidence. I mean, you might think it's all about aesthetics and the health and all that type of stuff, but boy, do I tell you, one of my favorite things is seeing these kids and adults change over time into just this huge boost of confidence and energy because they've got that Hollywood smile. In fact, if you didn't know, teeth are the very first thing that people notice. I mean, you could literally have one eyebrow completely missing. I think there is a picture out there where one guy has an eyebrow missing, and all you notice is he's missing a tooth in the front because your eyes are trained to look directly at the teeth and smile first. And actually, I was very similar. When I was told at 13 years old that I had to get braces, I cried. Because I was the first person in my class that had them. It wasn't, you know, a very big popular thing in a small town in Oklahoma. And man, I hated it because I was cautious, all this type of stuff. But I did also have kind of messed up teeth too, which when I think about it, I didn't like smiling. I always smiled with my mouth closed and all that type of stuff. But when I was done, I tell you, the day that I got my braces off, I cried again because I wanted to keep them on. But when I got them off, I took a look at my smile and I was like, holy crap. This is awesome. I've got good teeth. I'm smiling. They're all straight. My bite's looking good. And boy, you can tell my pictures before. I was a smiling man. I was showing all my teeth. I was cheesing because I did that. And I see this time and time again with these adults that come in they're super small, they're smelling like this, and then all of a sudden by the end they're like, hey man, how's it going? Yeah, I'm happy. Oh yeah, I got a new girlfriend. And it's really, really a cool thing to see. Okay, so let's be real. We talked about all the good things, but what about the challenges? Because there are some challenges with braces that you're gonna have to know if you're going down this path. Now you're gonna deal with discomfort and food restrictions. I mean, goodbye popcorn, I guess. That is, unless you get the aligners, that is. And yes, adjusting to the routine, but trust me, it's all manageable. But once again, it's manageable. Okay, we have wax and stuff to make sure the pokey wires and braces and brackets and stuff don't get in the way. By the way, you can take Tylenol and things like that to get rid of the pain. Some ice water swishing around, you'll be fine. The fun thing is braces actually only really cause pain for about 2 weeks. It's actually a pain response that happens in your body, similar to when you work out. You know, you're sore for the next day or so, and then 2 weeks later after working out continuously, your body just stops getting sore. And that's exactly the same thing that happens, except for you got 32 muscles getting sore at the same time. But after that 2 weeks is done, you're used to talking, your tissue in your mouth is all good again, and it's feeling good, and the pain is pretty much gone. And so from that point on, you're easy breezy, beautiful cover girl, you know what I'm saying? So yes, it is a bit of a commitment, but the results, totally worth it. And a lot of people kind of joke that they're like, I lost 10 pounds because of the braces diet because I can't eat all the candy and things that I want anyway. So maybe it's a good thing. Maybe we should all be in braces for at least a year to help us get back on track with our diets. So to wrap it up, braces for you guys, and especially in the adults, it's so worth it for your health, your wellness, and even your confidence. It's never too late to take care of yourself and get the smile that you've always been wanting. So if you've been thinking about it, I say go for it. Your future self will thank you. Got questions about braces or your own experience? Drop them in a comment down below. I would love to hear them. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, smile a little more. It looks good on you. See you next time.